At the height of the British pop competition, one of the top 3 musicians who detested Damon Albarn famously wanted for him to contract AIDS and pass away. As the lead vocalist and primary lyricist for the rock band Blur, and a major contributor to the virtual band Gorillaz, which has achieved worldwide fame with roughly 17 million album sales, Damon Albarn is an English musician, singer, songwriter, and record producer. His songwriting style has evolved to reflect influences from British bands of the 1960s, and he has released numerous solo albums throughout his career, earning numerous prestigious awards. He is widely regarded as an exceptional artist who has created some of the most memorable music in recent history through his work with Blur Gorillaz, The Good, The Bad, and The Queen. Blur set themselves apart with a more experimental sound that combined electronic and punk elements while embracing an eccentric style. In 2010, he won his first Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album for Gorillaz' Plastic Beach, further solidifying his position as a role model for many fans and aspiring musicians. Their 1994 album Park Life marked a turning point in their success, placing them alongside Oasis as major figures in the Brit pop scene. His success has also resulted in rivalries that have led to notable conflicts with other artists. Here are 3 musicians who detested Damon Albarn the most. Gallagher, who, during the height of Brit pop, harbored resentment towards Albarn that was even greater than that of his brother Liam. In an interview, Gallagher famously wished for Albarn to contract AIDS and die, but he later apologized for this remark. In another interview, Noel did not hold back his criticism of Blur, calling Albarn and KNA and dismissing the others. He later acknowledged that the bassist wasn't as bad as he initially believed, but his remarks escalated to the point where he wished harm on Albarn and guitarist Graham Coxon, which forced him to eventually apologize for his insensitivity. In spite of his well-known tendency to harbor resentment, NL has tempered his viewpoint and even worked with Albarn on the Gorillaz song We Got the Power. He has also covered Blues Beetle Bum in his live performances, demonstrating a readiness to put their feud behind them. Blunt, James Blunt, who was once praised for his heartfelt songs and is now known for his witty remarks on social media, accused Damon Albarn of hiding his affluent background. According to an interview with The Sun, Albarn claimed that Damon had faked his accent to make himself seem more relatable at an event. In particular, Albarn refused to be in a picture with Blunt, ignoring him for 3 hours and keeping him in his dressing room until it was time for a group photo, which ultimately left him out of the main shot. Gallagher, Liam with Damon Albarn and the Gallagher brothers at its core, the rivalry between Blur and Oasis is one of the most notorious periods of the Brit music era of the 1990s. The direct rivalry between their bands served as the fuel for Liam and Damon's feud. N.L. Gallagher has suggested that the rivalry went beyond music, claiming that a romantic rivalry was at play between Liam and Damon in Don't Look Back in Anger. He revealed that both men had been involved with the same woman, further intensifying their conflict and igniting the infamous Brick Pop battle for chart dominance. The rivalry peaked in 1995 when both released singles on the same day, Blurring Country House and Oasis Roll With It. Tell us who you believe had the most memorable experience in the comments section below. An argument with Damon Albarn.